Kani kadiga Batisi TV, mat pidang pek yaki kubor baman kasni, belawan rasha pida ka Orange Nissan Loom Sopo near Fire Brigade Shillong, ringkat bat ka eco-friendly enterprise, ki plakot nagbenta ki jingdon kam hakasong, bat kara karong.
Ka Committee on Women Empowerment, ka balong ka committee balathaw da ka jingdon balathaw an ka jila, kala ajing mod ikatnat commerce and industries, ban kampen buon syuk yaki buon sya hikai pentebet hagi babuon kiliang. Habakran segilat pathai kubor hak arpratrik unailar arjar arpho hadin belawai ke jingalang bat ki officer jukatnat commerce and industries ka chairperson juga committee on women empowerment ka Dr. M. Amperin Lingdo ka layathu hadin baka committee kal pelong ya ka jingjurip ya ka commerce and industries training center ka badan Hanongrem Hills kala syam bakidon tang sispa saw sawngwet ki belawan sya ikai pentebet hak ni ka jaka hak ni kisan senam belaleknyo.
Display for children, and it is wearable. Subsequent to our previous meeting with the Department of Commerce and Industries, we thought that it would be fitting for us to go and inspect the Commerce and Industries Training Center here in Shillong, located at Nongun Hill. We were pleasantly surprised to observe that the Department of Commerce and Industry had put in a small effort, very municipal effort, to train individuals who live in Shillong on several trades. One of them was knitting, another one was embroidery, tailoring, then another one was leather and the furniture departments. We are told that they also have a welding and fabrication training center there in Long Jingshan, but we didn't go and visit there today. After a threadbare tour of the institution, we were informed by the general manager of the institution that in the last 5 years, a total of 144 individuals were trained in the Commerce and Industry Training Center here in Shillong. We are of the impression that training just this small numbers of individuals in such a big facility and infrastructure seemed rather wasteful, and we have had a very interesting and fruitful discourse with the officials of the Commerce and Industries Department, headed by the Secretary, Commissioner Secretary, Mr. Sinrem. We have made several proposals at that interaction. One was which definitely the installation or the immediate construction of residential facilities for trainees, because after we had found out the numbers of individuals who come and train there from outside of Shillong, we found that it would be fitting if that center would immediately have a hostel facility, because all of the trainees lived in temporary arrangements in and around Shillong city. The entire area of the Commerce and Industry Training Center stretches over a 2.5-acre land. So we thought that it would be apt that the government should utilize all those assets to the optimal possible. And training just 144 in 5 years, numbers of individuals was, I feel, and other members also feel, wasteful in its approach. We have requested the Secretary of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Simran, to immediately bring to the notice of the Minister of Commerce and Industry that we would like to have an interaction to further take home this idea that center has great potential but has not been used to the maximum possible. We saw some of the products. They actually put on their showroom very nice shoes, leather made products, which I thought, if supported adequately by the government, that department could actually become a big engine of growth for the unemployed youth in the state in general. We saw some very nice garments and stitched items. They made beautiful giants. They had beautiful coats, shrugs. Then they also displayed beautiful knitted materials like baby suits and other garments. And we thought that this could be planned in a bigger way for the people of the district of East Khasias in particular. We also visited their furniture department. Interestingly, very, very fine furniture was displayed, and there seems to be great potential even in the furniture sector, which we thought that the Department of Commerce and Industry should build and should encourage, so that we can have greater benefit to the people in general. Yes, we ourselves have urged the Department of Commerce and Industries to have a tracking system. They have assured us that they do not know how many out of the 144 in the last 5 years in different ways are actually successful in entrepreneurs in their own regions. They have no information, they have no system, and we have urged them to immediately install a tracking system. In fact, colleagues have also suggested that placement approaches should also be something that the department should do. It's very unfortunate that when these trainees clear their training programs and receive their certificates, we have been briefed by the department that even the grants for the provision of equipment to these individuals is unavailable for the training center. The department never receives its grants. Even the stipends are not coming on time. Even the stipends have to be re-evaluated. 500 per month is all that they get, but that also they don't get regularly. This is what the general manager of the training center told us themselves in the presence of the Secretary of Commerce and Industries. That is why we have said that we would follow that inspection with a face-to-face consultation with the Minister of Commerce and Industry, so that firsthand members of the committee can themselves bring forward all the issues, agendas that were collected by us at the time of our inspection.